In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to create a music NFT. So we'll be starting by having your music track, maybe adding some image or animation to it, going through all of the online tools that I regularly use that really make life easier, and then actually going on to OpenSea to actually mint it. Hi everyone, this is Barry from nftmusicinfo. I hope you are well. I've had a full day at work. It's been very full on, so I am a bit exhausted. I've had a lot of requests from people, particularly people on my Discord channel. Some people have emailed me, other people have commented, requesting if I can walk them through minting an NFT, a bit of a beginner's guide. So that's what I'm going to try and attempt to do now. Now, some of the things you may need to research on YouTube yourself, such as creating a MetaMask wallet. But there's plenty of videos out there, and I don't want to focus on creating the stuff that's not completely relevant to you. So let's get started. So we'll be using OpenSea, which is known as the eBay marketplace for NFTs. At least that's what I call it. And it's very popular. There's a ton of music projects out there now, which is great to see. And they're not categorized by genre, but you can certainly search for music NFTs in the search box at the top, or you can also explore and then select the music categories. But let's start from the beginning. So I've got a track called The Pictures, and I want to release that track as an NFT. Now I've got a few options. If I release it just as a song, I could release that as a snippet, or I may be able to release it as an entire track. If you do that, you'll still need an image on OpenSea. So you will need to find an image from somewhere. Now, I generally use the website called Pexels, which is free stock photos. So you are able to use images and videos from here onto your NFTs. I'll leave that to yourself, whether you want to credit the originator, that's really down to yourself. My track is called The Pictures. So I'm going to literally just put in pictures and just see what pops up, just to give us a bit of inspiration. And you might be saying, well, hang on a minute, isn't that a bit cheating to do that? But there's a few extra bits I can talk you through. So, okay, so we're going to find the pictures as if I was doing this myself. Okay, there's a huge range on here, which I just think is so cool. And okay, let's choose this one here. Okay, there we go. So it's zoomed in for me. I can then you can see at the bottom it's free to use. I can click on here talking about what is allowed. So they're free to use. You don't have to have attribution if you don't want to. So it's not necessary to give credit to the photographer or Pexels, but it's always appreciated if you do that. So that's down to yourself whether you want to do that. So that's just to be clear on the licensing for Pexels. I'm going to come up, there we go, with a free download. And you can give donations, you can share to Instagram, but for now I'm happy. So if I open that up now and wait for it to load, you'll see I've now got that JPEG, okay? But I want to go a bit further with that image. I don't feel comfortable personally just releasing stuff that's stock. I'm going to make it a bit more personalized. So you've got some options now. Now, do you remember Paint on Windows? And in fact, it might still be there, but I'm not going to try. There is an online Paint version, not from Microsoft. It's called jspaint.app. And you are able to actually edit things just as if you used to on, the old Paint, which is pretty cool. So you can use it in exactly the same way as you would. You can open things, you can save things. I just think it's really cool. So that's just one option. There's another tool that I like to use, which is called easyGIF.com. And on here, it allows you to add effects to images, create GIFs. You're able to optimize them in terms of the file size. You're able to resize them. But there's an awful lot you can do on here. Just to give you a bit of an idea, you can crop a picture if you want to. You can cut it. But let's have a look at effects. So if I click on the effects button on here, and I'm just going to give an example just to give you a bit of an insight into what this cool online tool, which is free, can do. And all of the stuff I'm showing you is free. So I'm going to click on JPEG Optimizer, and I'm going to upload the image. Now this is a maximum file size of 50 meg, just to be conscious of that, which should hopefully be enough. So there we have it. So that's another way of doing things. So you can optimize it, you can make it lossless, you can convert it if you want to. Sensor is quite interesting if you've got faces on there. That's pretty cool. You've got overlay if you want to add watermarks. So there's just so much to do on here. Let me have a look at effects again, because I'd like to be able to demonstrate an example. Scroll down. So I'm going to use negative. Let me invert the colors on that. Then what you have to do, and I'm going to make it a fuzzy frame and low-mo filter. I'm going to apply selected. What it does, it kind of continues the image down once it's processed it. So you can see this little cat now, and it'll show you the new file size with the image. So look at that, there's a difference. That's so cool. So I'm going to save that now as my new image, and it's downloaded it there. Cool. Let's say that you want to do something with your music now. So I'm not, I don't want to release the whole track. So I'm happy with it being an MP3. Another tool I like to use is called online-audio-converter.com. So let's say you had a WAV file or a FLAC file, which is just too high in quality in terms of the file size that you can upload on OpenSea. And let's say you just want to reduce to MP3. You're able to open the file as a WAV, tell it what you want it to go to, and then I always usually click MP3 and then best 320 kilobits per second, because that's the highest quality of MP3 you can get. And then you click convert, and then you can save it. And again, that's a free tool. Let's say that I just want to cut part of the sound. So there's audiotrimmer.com, and it'll now upload the file. And you'll see it's a bit like Audacity. So I may just want to, I don't know. There we go. Maybe stop it there. So I could literally drag this green border. I nearly forgot how to do it there. There you go. So I want about half the track, and I might tell it to fade out at the end. And I want it in MP3 format. So I'm really happy with that now, but I've actually forgotten how to do it. So then you click on crop. It's been a while and it's late. So download your file. Thanks for using Audio Trimmer. There we go. This time it's downloaded. So just be wary. If it tries to take you to another website, just close it very quickly and then you can go back on it. It's the compromise you have when it's online and it's free. You get a ton of ads and it can sometimes try and trick you. So just be wary of that. So I've got my modified image, which I'm really happy with. I've got my trimmed MP3 song. So let's start on OpenSea. Now I'm going to do this as if I haven't done it before. So what I'll need to do is you will need a MetaMask account. Okay, so I'm just going to use the Chrome extension tool. You can go to metamask.com. You can set it up, download it as a Chrome extension, and then it'll tell you your secret seed phrase, which you never share online. You don't give that out to anybody. It's for you only. Okay, let's choose account number 2. There we go. That looks new to me. Okay, let's check my profile. Okay, unnamed, no NFTs created, good to go. Right, I'm going to click on create. It's going to ask me to sign the contract and accept the terms and conditions. I'm happy with that, so I'm going to sign in. And then you've got create new item. Just to let you know, if you want to create a collection first, which is a group of NFTs, so you want to create like your own little section that people can just go to via a link, you're able to do that in collections as well. So if I go to my collections, I can create a collection. I'm then able to upload the image, the featured image, a banner image, give it a name, give it the URL, put in a description, add a category. Now, this is an interesting one. Let's say I just want to create a music category on OpenSea. Currently, OpenSea doesn't allow me to do that. I have to choose one of these options, which is really infuriating. But then what you can do is you can contact OpenSea on support and you can raise a ticket, and then they'll actually change your collection if you tell them your URL. to the category of music. So I encourage you to do that. If you don't do that and it is a music category, chances are people aren't going to find you in Explore. So I would encourage you to do that. It's just one of the bugbears that's just there at the moment. Various links, and then royalty fees, which you're able to put in the percentage. I think the maximum is 10. Yes, cannot be greater than 10. So what that basically means for royalties is that when it's sold on the secondary market, anything within that collection will basically mean that you will get 10% of the profits. Your payout wallet address, which is really important. So I go to my MetaMask account and I literally click copy, and then I can paste that in. There you go. Blockchain. This is an important one. Now, gas fees on Ethereum have shocked me the last week because they've been really low. Well, I say really low. First thing in the morning when I wake up, and then by the afternoon they've gone really high again. So it's given me a bit of flexibility, which is why I've recently released an NFT on Foundation, which is Ethereum as well. But there is an alternative to Ethereum, which is Polygon. Now, Polygon is gas free. So it's not going to cost the buyer any more other than the list price of the NFT to buy it. And I think that's really cool. However, Ethereum certainly has more credibility than Polygon. Because Polygon is gas free, it's being labeled as the spam NFT blockchain, which I think is incredibly unfair because I think Polygon is incredible. So I'm going to choose Polygon for the purposes of this, and how you want to display your NFT and whether it's explicit, which is important to know. And then you can literally click creation, or create rather, and it'll create your collection. But for the purposes of this video, I just want to create a new item. I want to create my own NFT. The new image that I've done, there you go, that's my new image. I want to give it a name, the pictures external link. So this is if you want to provide your artist link. So mine, for example, is https and it's biglink.to cybermonday. You can then give a description about your NFT. I encourage you to put something in there. A lot of people don't bother, and it seems a bit hit and miss whether you're going to get sales by not being as thorough with descriptions and things. So this is the pictures MP3, no, music track, I'll say. Because remember, unless you want the buyer to download it, it's like a streaming thing. You own it in your wallet, in your MetaMask, and you can play it via OpenSea, but it's not like you can download it. If you want to allow for people to do that, you can select unlockable content and then put in a link to maybe to your Google Drive. Just be conscious that this NFT could live on forever. So whatever link you do use on there, just make sure that, you know, it's going to be there for a long time. Otherwise, people will be really upset on the secondary market. They'll be like, I paid for this track and I can't download it even though it said I could. So it's something to bear in mind for that. Collection, you obviously select your new collection. Properties is something that's very encouraged on avatar NFTs. Like, you want to show certain things about it, like character male, for example. For me, you might want to say genre and then put in the type of music that it is. People might find it that way. You can put in levels, you can put in statistics. You can say explicit and sensitive content or not. Now, this is an interesting one. Okay. I've selected Polygon on here, so I can do quite a lot of NFTs if I want to. Actually, will that allow me? Yeah, gosh, I don't want to do that many. Okay, I'm just going to do 100. On Ethereum, there is a little cheat that allows you to change that field instead of just one. It's basically create (enable), I believe it is. And then if you enter, you have to do it all over again, but then it'll allow you to actually put in more than one if it's on Ethereum, but I'm doing Polygon, so it's going to allow me to do that. Again, another little bugbear that just drives me crazy about OpenSea. So to freeze your metadata, you must create your item first. What have I forgotten? Does anybody know? Because I nearly fooled myself. Yes, I've uploaded an image, not the song. So I'm going on here, and I'll tell you why that confused me. Because it's a picture. I didn't read up here. So you've got file types supported. You can upload JPEGs, PNGs, GIFs, SVG. I don't even know what SVG is. MP4. So you can do images, you can do animations, movies, MP3s, waves, OGS, GLB, GLTF. I don't know what those are, but there's a maximum size of 100 megs. So if you're doing a video, just be conscious. I struggle with that sometimes because I do like to, well, do longer videos for my NFTs. So just be conscious. There is a maximum file size of 100. So something to bear in mind. So yes, I'm now going to include my trimmed track. And lo and behold, it shows up. Now I'm going to halve the volume because I don't want to blast your ears out. And I'm just going to play it. So this is my track. And I encourage you to check it before you mint it on OpenSea. Because chances are, if there's a mistake and you've minted, you're going to be well gutted. So you're able to change that if you want to. Change the playback speed, but that's not going to affect the NFT. So, okay. So I've done my track. Now I need to put in my preview image. Because you've included multimedia, you'll need to provide an image, PNG, JPEG or GIF for the card display of your item. Now, that's a bit of a limitation. And the reason why it's a bit of a limitation, why can't I upload a movie? Well, you could convert the movie if you wanted by going to easygift.com. Because what you're able to do, you're able to change a video to a GIF. And you can even trim it like that on here as well, which is pretty cool. You can reverse the GIF, you can change the speed of it. You can do so much on here. It's incredible. So now, for people that don't know, a GIF isn't the music, it's separate. GIFs are silent animation snippets, if you like. So the other way that you could do this is by releasing a movie, right? So that's like an MP4 with your song playing on that movie. Now, if you do that, that's a different way of doing it completely. It could be more visual for you. You might have proper animation. But if you just want to include the MP3 and a picture, this is what you do. So there we go. So I'm happy with that. So now I've got my song. Now I've got my modified picture. And I'm going to click on Create. I'll just twiddle my thumb while I'm waiting. Woot! You just created the pictures. So there you go. And you can tweet about it, you can Facebook, you can mail it, you can copy the link to it. So let's close that down. Now you'll see it's put it in its own little collection here, its own unique little number. And if I click on that now, it'll actually bring up that collection. So you can add to it if you want. You are able to rename it as well. Just to let you know, you're able to modify everything that I showed you when I was creating it, pretty much, apart from the blockchain. If I have a look at edit and I scroll down, you will see that I can't change this to just a Polygon thing. I think it allows Polygon and Ethereum on an Ethereum collection, which is again is a little bit confusing. So apologies if I've just completely confused you, but it is just how it is. So, so let me have a look now at my profile. Now you might have a bit of a delay on this. And the reason why you might have a bit of a delay is because it's being minted on the blockchain properly. So, you know, I've minted 100 of these. So you can see this is the blockchain of Polygon. That's the Polygon Matic symbol, also known as Matic. And there are 100 copies of my NFT. And I'm able to favorite it if I want to. Let's see what options I've now got available to me. I can sell it. I can transfer it. I can edit it. I can make a profile picture. I can change the collection. I can hide it. Or I can transfer it for free. Let me click in there to show you. Okay. Now let's say if you wanted to make changes before you're selling it on the blockchain, you can edit it from here. If you don't want to sell it and you just want to give these out for free, what you can do is you could go on Reddit or Facebook or Twitter and say, I'm doing a free drop of this song. If anybody's interested, in the comments in the comments section, gosh, it is late. Please, I need a drink. Please put your wallet address in and I'll transfer this NFT to you. So my wallet, okay, as well as account number 2, is account number 1. So I've just copied that and I'm going back to account number 2 where I was originally on here, and I'm going to transfer this NFT to my wallet. So you put in how many, sorry, just to backtrack, I'm very quick, little present icon here, click that, how many you want to send across. That's gone so super quick. So I might want to give out 100 to one address, but I don't actually want to do that. I want to give out 1 and I want to send it to that address, and I'm going to click transfer. I'm going to click transfer again. Then it's going to open up my MetaMask account to accept the transaction. So sending to this, sign. Your transfer is processing. Woot! You just transferred the pictures. It should be confirmed on the blockchain. Complete. Great. Which means now, and again, it takes a bit of time to wake up because I'm trying to show you something. Oh, it does it soon, just before I refreshed. You've got 2 owners now, 100 in total. I own 99 of them and I've favorited it as well. But as you can see on here, I'm now able to play the music and I'm able to see it as well. Now this has allowed me to do this for free. I only found this out today, actually. If you're creating NFTs via Ethereum, then you do have to pay a gas fee the first time that you do this on OpenSea. There and thereafter, it's free. You can mint and sell as many NFTs as you want to on OpenSea and you won't be charged for it. Unless there's an auction, I think, then you might have to pay the gas fees for that. But, you know, I've created my Matic NFT, which is known as the pictures, and now I want to actually sell it. So I'm going to click on sell. How many do you want to sell? So I'm just going to sell 10. Now this is based on Polygon because it's purple, okay? They don't explain that very well, but it is. How much do I want to sell this for? Okay. Now, some people are a bit crazy with their pricing structures on here. From my point of view, I'm probably very low because I want to build up a community. So for people expecting, you know, to sell 100 of these for 1 ETH each, it's having a bit of a laugh, to be perfectly honest. So let me reduce that. Now the lowest amount you can go is $2 now on Polygon. It used to be free. People used to be able to go onto OpenSea, go on Polygon and purchase anything for like a penny or a cent. You know, I loved collecting so many different NFTs that were just cheap as chips. But OpenSea, I imagine it probably had a major impact on servers because for like $1, you could purchase 10,000 NFTs. So I imagine the traffic on OpenSea was killing the servers. So they decided to set a listing price must be greater than $2, which I'm really gutted about, if I'm completely honest, because again, that is a bit of a limitation. However, you can still transfer them to different wallets for free. So it's not, you know, charging the receivers anything to receive those NFTs, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to put in what I can to try and make up $2. Okay. So it's always a bit of a, I could go onto an Ethereum calculator if I wanted to, but it's a bit of a game to try and get it right. So, you know, that's not quite right. That's getting there. 7, no, 6. I love being able to do this. I think it's a great fun. Ooh, $1.99. Let's try that. Yeah, there we go. That's cool. So it'll allow that. I'm not going to go further than that. Then there's the duration of how long you want to allow that to be sold for. Now, service fee is 2.5%, so be wary of that. And I'm going to complete the listing. So I'm going to complete the listing. So I'm making 10 for sale at $2.02 each, and I'm going to complete that. Literally, you'll unlock it, and you can sign into that. Now, I've got 0 on this wallet. What is it going to do? Temptation. Transaction successful. How? What? What is going on? It's crazy. I've only ever done this on Ethereum. So to do it on Polygon and to know that you can actually do this for free is pretty cool. Why is it saying $20 here then? Okay, let's see. I'm going to sign the message. We won't know it works until I've properly done this. So let's try it. I'm signing in. I'm going to do it. I've done it. Woot! So there you have it. This is a revelation for me and probably many others watching this. You can mint for free. Doesn't cost you a penny to mint your music and to sell it on OpenSea if you use Polygon as the NFT. Amazing. There you go. I've now got 10 for sale for $2.02 each. Now I can't buy that because I haven't got any money on my MetaMask wallet. So I'm really chuffed, actually. Big thank you to the chap on the Discord channel that let me know about this, because we thought it was a mistake or something, and I've just been able to do it, which is incredible. So there you go. So I've minted 100, I've transferred 1, and I've listed 10 for sale. So yeah, so you just scroll down to item activity and then you can literally find out all of the audit history about it. Wow, that's incredible. I'm so impressed. Let's go back to profile. There we go. So I've got 99 left. And the great thing is, anybody looking at this, so if I go to, let me think about this. If I search for the pictures now, and I'm going to go in terms of sort by recently listed. See if I'm first in the list. No, potted cactus is first. There I am. I'm 4th in the list, but that's okay. And anybody on OpenSea can now click on play. And they can hear your track straight away. I just think it's so cool. You know, that's taken half an hour, 20 minutes. So I'm really pleased about that. I just think that's amazing stuff, really. And then you can click in it. And then if you've got the money in your MetaMask wallet, you can buy it. So there you have it. So I really hope I've helped you. So I've gone through how to create or how to get royalty-free image from the internet, how to modify it via the different effects and things on easygift.com or even JS Paint if you want to do some manual effects to it, how to change or convert your file to your song if it's WAV and you want it to be MP3 because you've got the file size limit of 100 megabytes, and how to trim your track as well via audiotrimmer.com, and then how to sign into your wallet, how to create an NFT in a collection, and how to actually sell it. So I hope you like this video. I hope this is probably still lots of questions, I'm sure, but feel free to put them in the comment section. I'll do my best to answer them. And I'm learning every day, and I'm just enjoying doing this YouTube channel for you people. I love it. And join me on the Discord if you haven't already. Please like this video. A sub to the channel would be OpenSea. It would be fantastic. So thank you so much for your time, and I'll speak to you on the next one. Take care. Bye.